A logical fallacy is an error in reasoning that leads to an incorrect conclusion, despite seeming sound at first glance. These common errors in thinking can be intentional or unintentional, and are often used to mislead others, or even to convince ourselves of things that aren't true. Examples of logical fallacies: ad hominem, instead of addressing the argument, the person making the argument is attacked. For example, how can you trust his research? He's such a lazy person. Hasty generalization, making a broad conclusion based on a single instance or a small sample. For example, I met one rude person from that country, so everyone from that country must be rude. Post hoc ergo propter hoc, assuming that because one event occurred after another, it was caused by the first. For example, ice cream sales have gone up, and so have drownings, so eating ice cream must cause drowning. Confirmation bias, seeking out information that confirms our beliefs while ignoring evidence that contradicts them. For example, I believe in aliens, and every time I see a strange light in the sky, I think it's proof. Appeal to pity, attempting to evoke pity or sympathy to sway an argument. For example, I failed the exam because the teacher doesn't like me. Why is it important to understand logical fallacies? Protection against manipulation. It helps us identify flawed arguments and avoid being misled. Improved critical thinking. It enhances our ability to analyze information and evaluate it objectively. Better decision making. It aids us in making informed decisions based on sound reasoning. How can we avoid falling into logical fallacies? Question everything. Don't accept any argument without scrutinizing it. Seek multiple perspectives. Don't rely on a single source of information. Verify sources. Ensure the credibility of the sources you get information from. Focus on the argument, not the person. Evaluate the argument on its own merits, regardless of who presents it. Practice critical thinking. Engage in critical thinking exercises in your daily life. In conclusion, logical fallacies are a common part of everyday life. By understanding them and avoiding them, we can become more critical thinkers and make better decisions.